Hello, Professor. How you doing? Let me introduce myself first. I am Rebecca Ogden. I'm currently taking your online directing class. So the pitch that I have that I think hopefully would be subtle and it's simple. The typical cliche: boy meets girl, girl meets boy. They meet, they fall in love, or they'll have a fight, break up for a little bit, then they fall back in love. You know, but I figured I might change it up a little bit. More or less of a cliche. Maybe have what I was thinking was two friends, call them sisters, uh, pretty close to each other and live together. Uh, One apparently is popular with the dating world. The other one not so much. Hasn't doesn't have much game, I guess you could say, or much game. Let me air quote it. Um, and so what happens is one day she's seeing a guy, possibly walking down the street or going for a jog or just moping around, and she's like, I wish I could, you know, I need a date, basically. And so the sister tries to be her wingman or wing woman, I should say. And so they go through these series of like almost like a training process. A little bit of a montage, I guess you could say. Kind of up in the air with that yet still. Um, but I figured maybe introducing, with her, maybe seeing this guy who's like eye candy and just like she can't get enough of him, but kind of hesitant on talking to him. But the sister tries to help motivate her and kind of get her pepped up to get the courage to talk to him. And then once the process goes through and she goes through her training of trying to pick up a guy, when the moment of truth finally comes and they encounter each other, the sister and the guy of interest. Unfortunately, the guy plays for the other team. Now, for the ending, I kind of want to keep it, I want to keep it appropriate. So I figured at least have him come out and, maybe have her say something like hit on him. But then he comes back and thinking like she's trying to compliment him, just not knowing that, he doesn't play for the same team. Uh, plays for a different team. And, kind of have that lisp or, kind of be like, oh, honey, like, thank you, or something like that. But definitely want to get in the works of finding out that, he's not quite interested. At least that's not his type, per se. So, something along that line. I figured that kind of be a little comical, a little bit of fun. I definitely want to try to throw in like a montage in there somewhere of like the process that she has to go through in order to pick up a guy. Like when she tries to hit on people, like have like a practice run in between, or practice on her sister. Not literally, but try pick up lines, the way she dresses, but try to keep it like I said, try to keep it appropriate. But I think this would be a lot of fun. I definitely want the two leads to be the sisters, which I actually have two friends that are actually sisters that are willing to do it. And I figured have the leading guy, who ends up turning out to be the who plays for the other team. I'm not sure if I want to throw in an additional person. I kind of want to add another twist to the end. It's kind of up in the air though. I definitely want to see maybe throw me in there in the mix somehow. Whether I happen to be eavesdropping and throw in like my own, be like a comedic relief at some point, or do a short cameo, even if it's at the very end where she ends up not getting the guy, and she could be says something like, oh man, it's like I can never get anybody, and then have somebody walk by with like maybe a girl and be like, hey, you looking for somebody? And then end up picking her up, or ended up just leaving it there and just cut to black or fade out, something like that. But again, like I said, it's kind of up in the air. But I definitely want to keep the story as girl's looking for boy, needs to find a boy, needs a date. Come to find out, not what she's expecting and was hoping. So something like that. Uh, again, like I said, I'm going to try to keep it, appropriate. I don't want to get too, inappropriate with it, with the dialogue, and also with the physical action. I want to keep it light and fun, and I think this is a pretty good project. Let me know what you think.